The views and opinions expressed on any program are those of the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the New Media Factory. Some programs on this network might include strong images and language and may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
This episode of Good Times with Mo, the podcast, is brought to you by Globe.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
The biggest, most outrageous online show in Philippine history.
20 million fucking downloads.
Interactive in 35 countries. Mo is back with a vengeance in Season 2. Bigger, better, badder.
Let's start off with an international call. Yesterday we took a call from India. Tonight it's Canada.
Nice. Let's go to Ireland. Where in Ireland are you?
Well, I'm in Dublin.
Some people say that I'm a bad guy. They may be right.
Let's go to Afghanistan. Holy shit, are you fucking really in Afghanistan?
Yeah, man, what's up?
Florida. What's up?
I just found your show today, and I think it's great.
Live from Hollywood and at the Beyond the Box Studios in One Rockwell, Makati. It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 2. The Bigger, Better, Badder podcast. Your questions about love, life, sex.
More sex.
Are all answered and occasionally made fun of here. And now, the man who loves women and dudes, but not in the same way. The Philippine genius, DJ Mo Twister.
All right, welcome to the podcast on this Friday night. It is October 25th, 2013. Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 2, brought to you by Globe. My name is Mo, phone number 478-7954. Skype, The Good Times Podcast. You can text us at 0927-214-1981. If you want to get yourself on the show, love problem, life problem, sex question, career, any interesting topic you want to throw our way. And as we do on Fridays, we have, most Fridays, Angelicopter.
Hi. Yeah, I missed out last week.
What's going on, Chopper?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm good. Everything's fine. Everything's great. Apparently, I've died.
I know. I saw that.
Yep. Here's the thing. It's like people keep asking, "Oh, are you dead?" Because somebody cooked up a
stupid question.
A hoax killing of myself. And it's funny because I remember on the radio I would always say it'd be nice to have a fake death. You know, when like people would think I'm dead and stuff like that. And so when I finally like started hearing about it, I was kind of excited. I was like, "Wow, really have a fake death? I hope it gets on the news and all that shit."
You should have stopped tweeting.
And then I read, I should have. Fuck. God damn it. Why aren't you around when big decisions are made?
Gotta make it a little real.
And I wanted to really kind of jump along on it. And then I read the article and I think it's stupid because all the grammatical errors are just so bad that it's like, oh fuck. Anybody with the right mind would never believe this. So I didn't kind of jump on it. So I was like, whatever. It's not going to be a big deal. And then all of a sudden I realized how many people in fact did believe that I was dead. And then instead of me being happy about it, I just felt sad because I realized how stupid people are. Like the article is written so poorly with such incredibly bad grammar and sentence structure and logic and all of these things. Yet people by the thousands, I'm getting tweets by the thousands. Are you dead, Pala? It's like, wow, Jesus.
So stupid.
Then you feel bad because the world is truly, truly dumb.
Don't worry, I'll write you up dead one time. But they gotta make sure they check Luis Alandi or Jao Mapa.
Yeah, make sure it's one of those guys.
Kasi baka may namatay nga talaga and kamukha mo, you know.
No, I get it. Yeah, totally. Let's get to some of your calls. Again, 478-7954 is the phone number. Good Times with Mo, the Good Times Podcast, on Skype. And then we have... you can text us 0927-214-1981. All right, let's go through all of these questions here and find out which one are we going to go to first. Let's go to the landline. Talk to Carlo on line 2. Hi, Carlo. You are in Manila. Welcome to the show. Angelicopter's here. By the way, Pico, how does Chopper sound? Does she sound any better now? We always have audio problems with Chopper's voice.
That's it.
You just have one of these voices, Chopper, that gets you in trouble.
It's really ugly.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead. What? Pico?
No, it's a bit low.
It's low?
The volume, the volume.
That's first.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
You mean the volume's low or...
Is that better?
Yeah, there.
Oh, just wait till she warms. Just wait till she gets excited. You guys are going to be...
You're going to regret
those fucking words, man. All right, let's go to Carlo. Carlo, line 2. You're on the show. What's up?
Hey, man. Can you hear me?
Yeah, but let's get back to it. Real quick. Hold on, Carlo, line 2. If we were talking about people who have awful voices, I don't think you have an awful voice. I think you use it incorrectly. with the volume. And then, you know how like Christopher Walken, the actor, highlights words that you generally don't highlight?
We always talk about this.
Yeah, you have a tendency to do that. It doesn't mean, though, that you have the worst voice of all celebrities. And that's the question I want to pose. Who had the worst celebrity speaking voice of all time?
Who had the worst celebrities?
I think I might have to go with Joyce Jimenez as
that's
a really
right.
big contender.
That's right.
But I mean, she backs it up with face, body, and all that stuff. So it's fine.
So it's fine.
It's fine. But just pure voice alone, speaking voice.
If you just hear it, the way she talks,
Oh
it's
man,
annoying.
that's a rough one. We got to get to it though. I'm going to post that question on Twitter, and then periodically through the night,
we'll go back to it.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and see what the answers are. But all right, anyway, let's get to Carlo again. Carlo, line 2. What's up?
Hey man, what's going on?
What's up, brother? I'm good, man. This is Angelicopter here.
Hi, Chopper.
How can we help?
Yeah. Well, I just want to
Anybody
ask for a good revenge plot here because we found out recently that my dad has been cheating on my mom.
Lovely.
And the difficult thing here is that he's abroad, and it's kind of far.
Yeah.
So I guess my question would be, what's a good revenge in cases like these?
Well, you know how what I always say about revenge. It's about information gathering, proof gathering, and then you come up with a battle plan there. I mean, you have to exert a little bit of patience, and all of that as well. How long has your dad been gone?
He's actually been working abroad for almost 10 to 8 years now. So
wow.
And now he's totally gone. Like we can't contact him. We can't get to his phone. He's moved to a different address.
Oh, he like abandoned you guys.
Yeah, see, so I don't even know if that's cheating. That's probably more like your parents are separated and they have been for a long time. And again, one of the realities of having, whether it be a parent that's an OFW or a parent that went abroad and stuff like that, is, man, the chances of them meeting someone else and starting another family on their own, or even just getting involved in another relationship, are so high. Like you almost kind of have to assume that it's going to happen, right? It's like,
yes,
it's just the awful reality of it. Now, if you want to get revenge on your dad for cheating on your mom, I don't see it there. I feel like, I think your mom knew that it wasn't working out. If you want to
I think what's fucked up is that just a few months ago, he went back here and married her again, so that he can take him with her to get all the papers done.
Yeah.
And now we find out that he's been with this other girl. You know, they've been living in. So it's just kind of fucked up.
Where's your mom though? Oh wait, your dad took the girl back and made the new girl and married her, or?
No, the mom.
No,
mom.
She went back here because he got a different surname so that he can go abroad.
Okay.
And he went back here to marry my mom so that he can take him with her. So he can take her with him.
So where's your mom now?
Oh, she's here with me.
Okay, so she never made it to Australia.
No, she never made it.
Gotcha. Okay,
so
all right. So he came back.
Why would you do something like that? To just
because he's a fucking asshole. Yeah, he's an asshole. I'm sorry. Your dad's a dick. All right, so now you want to fuck him up.
Yeah.
And how old are you again, brother?
22.
And then are you the eldest, or you got other siblings?
No, I'm the only child.
Oh man. Ooh, it's gonna be bloody.
Protect mommy.
What do you want to happen to your dad? You want him to suffer? You want him to, like, what's the deal here?
Yeah, well, pretty much. He's, I see my mom every day crying and messed up.
I'm sorry, man. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Revenge here, Chopper. What do you? There's just so much to choose from here.
Get one of your friends to date your mom. I don't know.
No, there's so much because there sounds like there's an immigration issue here with false identity, and I don't know if that's something you can explore. That you can contact the Australian government and see what they can work. Like, is he TNTing it over there? Is he legitimately like an Australian citizen now? You said he came up with a fake name.
He's a legitimate Australian citizen right now.
And he did that with a real name, or he did that with a fake name?
He did that with a false name.
So there you go, man.
That's your thing.
That's what you do. Yeah, you get You call the Australian government or immigration. You say, hey, you tell them actually, you don't have to fucking lie. You can just tell them the truth. This is what happened, man. My dad did this, did that, and he's living in your country. He got a false name.
But would that work though? That given that they already gave him the citizenship.
Yeah, they can revoke it.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if Chopper's more of an expert than I am. I don't know. I don't want to give wrong information.
If it's done fraudulently,
definitely worth a shot.
It's like that. They can.
Well, I don't know again how much you know about Australian immigration policy, but it's definitely worth the shot. And if say they don't revoke it, guess what? It's still a crime, and they might put him to jail, which is probably even worse.
Yeah.
So, there are legs there. You can do some. Maybe you can do something, but at least explore it. It's not like you're going to spend money on it. Yeah. It's not like you're just going to call. Hey, listen, this is what happened. Blah, 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 blah. You can look it up. If you need any, documentation, I'm sure your mom has shit that shows his identity and all of that stuff. You can contact us. We'll definitely scan it for you and email it. No problem. You just, whatever we have is it's accessible to you guys that might help figure this out. Now, if say it doesn't work, and say they say, I'm sorry, well, we already did the citizenship, can't revoke it, too late, bullshit. Then you think about something else. But I like this early on because it doesn't cost money. There's no violence involved.
It's just going to call the Australian embassy there.
Shame. It's just more like he tried to get away with this part. Let's not let him get away with it. Let's fuck him up a little bit. And I like it. It excites me.
Or make it more difficult for him later as well.
Because you don't know what he's got right now in Australia. Like, what if he's got a new job? What if he just bought a new house? You're going to put all of that on the line with this. And this is awesome. And it makes me happy. So if I were you, definitely give him a call. And I don't see how that can't be a problem. Email them, whatever.
All right. Thanks, man.
But remember to be honest about it. You have to tell him, he's my father. He has left us. From what I know, he went there with a fake name trying to this, and I just want you to investigate it because, he turned his back on me, and I just want to be honest. I'm doing this because I think that he's lied to you guys too, and I don't want my dad to go around the world fucking lying to everybody.
Yeah.
And then, but that's how you really sell it. Like, he screwed you guys over. Don't make it too personal. Tell him the truth. But I don't think anybody likes to hear that they got screwed over. I don't think governments like to hear that too. When you've been screwed over taxes and immigration, they get pissed off about shit like that. They take it seriously. So I suggest you, and plus a country like Australia that gives a lot of benefits to their citizens. It's not just you screwed me over in terms of paperwork and you played us for a fool.
Country,
it's a country that gives a lot in terms of compensation, money, all that shit to somebody. And if they're doing that to someone who's been lying to them, they'll get pissed off about that. And I think they'll definitely pursue something. So give it a shot, and I hope it works out. And if it does work out, or if it doesn't, please let me know anyway. Like, I don't know, send me an email or whatever, tweet. I'm excited for you.
All right. Thanks, Mo.
All right, brother. Good on you, man.
Chopper.
All right, brother. Bye-bye, Carlo. I get so kilig when people want to fuck people up. I'm such a bad individual.
We gotta make a list, step-by-step guide to revenge.
Because especially if you deserve it.
Information gathering.
It's funny because someone just tweeted me, "Hey Mo, I'm not a hater, but I listen to your podcast, and I want you to know that weak people seek revenge, strong people forgive, intelligent people ignore." No, you're fucking stupid. Because if that's the case, then there's no justice system. I say this all the time on the show because people go, "Why do you always want revenge?" I'm like, why not? The world, revenge is a big part of this world. The justice system is the greatest revenge thing they have going on. All our countries have it.
Revenge.
You do something, we fuck you up.
That's right.
What do you mean? Weak people give revenge. No, you actually have that structure there so people will stop fucking other people over. Next thing you know, this guy then goes to, say I screwed over a couple of Australians. I'm going to falsify more documents, and I'm now going to move to fucking Canada.
Yeah.
And do the same thing. No, when you get back at them, guess what? All of a sudden, there's blacklisting involved and deportation involved and all that other shit. That can't do that anymore. Revenge works. Fuck you. Let's talk to, oh, God, sounds like another revenge question here. Let's go to Zamboanga.
Start charging.
And talk to, who do we have in Zamboanga? We have somebody, sorry, you guys show offline. I just want to let you know. Pico, Ange, I have a Skype offline here. Let's go to Diane, who is on line 6, I'm assuming. 20 years old, Zamboanga. Hi, Diane.
Hi.
What's up, baby?
Yeah.
Diane, I asked this question just so we can have a little icebreaker. You sound nervous. I always ask this question
a little bit.
Yeah, that's right. So let's small talk a little bit. I ask this question from people in Zamboanga all the time. How fluent is your Chabacano?
How again?
How fluent is your Chabacano?
Kind of good, but not very.
Yeah. Like you can watch I don't know, a Mexican teleserie and understand like a Marimar without the translation, and you can understand everything that's going on.
You can understand what's going on, but you can't really I don't know how to say this, but you could understand most of it, kind of like Spanish, like that.
Yeah, well, Chabacano is basically Spanish and stuff like that. So yeah, okay. I always wonder because it always intrigues me how the people in Zamboanga who speak Chabacano, like how different it is from the other dialects, but yet like how different it is from Filipino and so much closer to someone else's language, and that you can fucking understand that country's language almost thoroughly. Now, I mean, Diane here said, how's your Chabacano? She said, it's all right. Means it's not fantastic, but yet she can still watch a Mexican teleserie and completely know what's going on. So imagine people who speak Chabacano really well. Like, you can fucking get dropped off at anywhere in South America and make your way home, no problem.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to be laughed at maybe because of words. Yeah, you can definitely keep up. And that's cool.
Yeah.
All right. Good stuff. All right, Diane, now that you're not nervous anymore, what the fuck happened to you?
Well, here's the thing. I tried to purchase something online. Well, it went something like, I tried to buy a second-hand iPhone 5 from a certain guy from Bacolod. We agreed on I'll pay half of it first, and then he's going to send the phone. I can check it out, and then I'll send the half payment back.
Okay.
So And then
the terms.
Later on, after I sent half of the payment already, he didn't send me the tracking number. He actually gave me the wrong one. When I checked it out on the website, it didn't register. So I tried to call him back, and he didn't answer anymore. He kept telling me to send half the money, and then he's going to send a package. But I didn't believe him, and until now, I still have no clue what's going on. I tried to call his house, by the way.
You have all of this information Wait a minute. So he's not just like
a stranger.
Yeah, he's not just a normal like con. You actually know this person?
I actually don't know the person.
How do you know the mom?
This is kind of confusing because he told me he was on the way to the airport and that I should just text his brother who is waiting at the remittance center where I sent the money. And then he gave me his brother's number. Then I called his brother, and his brother gave me their phone number.
Okay.
His brother said that he has no idea about the phone, but his brother told him that he was to receive 7,500 pesos from me at the remittance center, which he was to wait for. And then I called their house just this morning, I think. That actually happened yesterday. So I called their house this morning, and I don't know, but his mom sounded like she was part of the scam or something. I told her that your son, I tried to have a deal with your son, and he actually like scammed me or something. Could I ask for your help? And she just hung up, just like that. I tried to call again. I tried to call their house again, and what the mom did was that she actually told someone else to answer the phone and say it was a wrong number.
Oh, we just that's all right. All right. Whoa. Okay.
What's your name again?
Diane.
Diane,
you got screwed over. You should never kind of send money in that in dealings like that when you don't know the person. You're not doing it via, say, an eBay, which has some sort of protection guarantee with its customers. If you're going to go out and do it that way, where you meet somebody online, he's selling a phone, and then you have to send him money and all that shit, that's really difficult. Now, okay, she's back on the show here. Now, I know people do that like via Multiply and all of these things, but do they pay via PayPal?
There is PayPal Philippines, and it hasn't caught on yet as much as it has in the US or in other countries, but I think that's a very good way of having transactions also, or doing transactions, business transactions like that.
Yeah, so I think in this one, you have to just cut your losses, Diane, and realize you got fucked over. You learn the hard way. You learn the hard way not to do that again, that if in any kind of online purchase, that you have to have some sort of guarantee protection, which a lot of websites offer, like eBay and fucking, or even just PayPal. Like if you just discuss something and then you do it via PayPal, you could do that. So I don't know, man. I don't really think you can do much because you're in Zamboanga and he's in whatever, Bacolod, and his family seem to be protecting him, and you can pursue it. How much money did you give? 7.5?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can pursue it, like call the police and all of that shit locally, but it's going to be a pain in the ass. I mean, it is a crime. I don't even think it's a civil matter, but it's a crime. It's a pain in the ass is what it is. I suggest just say, fuck it, man.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to try and pursue estafa or whatever it is that you're going to file against him, it's not worth your stress. You can make up that money later on in the future when you're working, if you're not yet, and just, if you want an iPhone 5 later on, and just buy it another way, go to a store where they also sell secondhand. And most of the time online, if the deal is too good to be true, it probably is.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe that was a legit price. It was going to be $15,000 for an old iPhone used, whatever.
No, I'm just saying, like in the future when she's looking at stuff online.
My thing is, it doesn't matter what you want to buy online, just as long as you buy it from a site that offers some sort of customer protection,
yes.
and you're good. I mean, I get screwed over on eBay all the time where I think it's going to sound, and then they reimburse it. I've done that. I mean, I buy it from eBay all the time, and there have been occasions where it's not perfect, and then they reimburse it. Or I've purchased concert tickets and stuff like that, and then they come to me and they're the wrong ones.
Yeah.
I get reimbursed. So it happens where people try to make it sound really great, and it's all of a sudden a fuck up. But if you kind of do business just you and him, then you're going to get screwed over for sure. Just take it as a learning experience.
Because the hotline you're calling is a Good Times with Mo podcast, and we can't really do anything about it. But if it's PayPal or eBay, when you want to complain about a vendor or a product that you receive from a vendor, there's actually a hotline you can call and tell them and report, and they'll do something about it.
And then I would wait until like you have a trip to Bacolod, in the future. And if you do, go to the house and burn it down. That's what I would do.
I will.
Yeah.
I think we're going to be on our way this December.
Perfect. Oh my gosh, do that.
Do you have any brothers?
We actually have a relative. He's kind of like the city mayor, somewhere near there.
Well, fucking why are you calling me? Call him.
I tried, but he said he's kind of busy, and he said just go to
Yeah, for 7.5, I'm too busy. He's like, what? 7.5. Ay, putang ina. May pork pa ako dito kaya magastos. Yeah, so that's not. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
It kind of went like that.
Yeah, I'm sure it did. For 7.5. Mayor speak in the hundreds of millions. Thanks for the call, though. We appreciate it. Good luck.
Good luck.
Okay,
Let's go over there,
thank you.
burn his house down, and then ask your uncle to protect you. That's what you need to do. All right. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Oh, you know what, Diane? I saw like they're coming out with the iPhone 5C or something near in the month or two in Globe and stuff like that.
It probably costs the same.
Yeah. So just get the iPhone 5C.
I hear it's good. I hear it's goodbye. Let's take a break. When we come back, more of your calls at 478-7954. Skype the Good Times Podcast. You can text us 0927-214-1981 on the show tonight. The Angelicopter. You can follow her on Twitter. Don't forget the. Because that shows a lot of big time when you put the in your name.
Oh, God.
The Angelicopter on Twitter. And on Ask FM, the Angelicopter. But say everywhere. She's the
No, it's only on Twitter because I was doing my handle.
We'll return after this commercial break.
With All Stars, we're always on the move. It's really important for us to get
better and stronger for every competition that we get into. For all the different lifestyles that we have, some of us are graphic artists, filmmakers. We still find ways to get together. We put a lot of effort in practicing and rehearsing. Minsan may mga biglaang shows or auditions, so it's really important for us to get connected. I use my Globe group messaging to get a hold of everybody else. Malayo na rin ang narating namin, marami na rin kaming napuntahan. So it's really important to get connected.
Hi. They say nothing in this world is free, and for the most part, that's true. But here at NMF Network, all shows are indeed 100% free. And as an added feature, you have the option to subscribe to all your favorite programs, also at no charge. Why should you subscribe? By subscribing, you no longer have the hassle of delays when you stream the program. You also don't need to keep checking our site to see if your favorite programs are up, because they'll automatically be uploaded to your device as soon as it's available. Here's how to do it. For those people with Apple mobile devices, first you need to download the podcast app. Once you download the podcast app, open it, and you should be taken to the featured page. Now, you look for the store button. Hit the store button, and after doing that, hit the search button. Put your cursor on it and type New Media Factory. All our shows should automatically appear. Pick your favorite or favorites, open it, and hit subscribe. And that's it, you're done. Congratulations and welcome to the New Media Factory family.
I don't know if you guys are familiar with a game Chubby Bunny, but
What's like?
have you played Chubby Bunny before?
No.
You put a marshmallow in your mouth, you say Chubby Bunny, and you keep putting it in your mouth, and you keep saying Chubby Bunny.
Okay.
Whoever can fit the most in their mouth wins. But we're not gonna say Chubby Bunny. We're gonna have a conversation.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you, okay ka na ba?
Okay.
And you're gonna be like, okay na, okay na.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Go.
2 at a time.
Alright, I'll learn 2 at a time. Okay ka na ba? What?
Okay na, okay na. I just saw it.
Okay ka na ba?
Okay na, okay na.
Okay ka na ba?
Okay na, okay na.
Okay. No, that's disgusting.
Hates me.
It's Good Time Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
Back on the program here, it is Good Times with Mo, the podcast on this Friday night. Call us. Hey, you might win an iPad tonight.
That's right.
478-7954. Skype, the Good Times Podcast. You can text us 0927-214-1981. The Ateneo on the program tonight. Angelicopter.
I hate you. I don't even know why I'm friends with you.
Woo! Chopper is here because we do shit together. Chopper, we go to baseball games. We're going to go to Kanye West's concert tonight.
With my son.
With your 4-year-old son.
Kailan yung Kelly Clarkson?
Kelly Clarkson's on Wednesday.
Yeah. Okay, that's right. I know why I'm friends with you now.
That's right. Because you used me for concert tickets, you bitch.
Wow. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Wow, I can't believe you said mukhang pero. But you know what? That's true.
Shut up. That's Grace Lee, not me.
Let's go to Nick. Kawawa naman si Nick. Nick's been on hold for fucking ever.
Kalimutan na si Nick.
Nick,
hey,
you're
Nick.
on line 5, 18 years old. Caloocan City. What's up?
Hi.
Hi, Nick. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Great. Fire away.
So, the transition from high school to college, because I'm
Nick, you've been on hold since Monday, right? I mean, No, really. I've just realized that Nick here has been trying to call every night and we've never put him on air because we have no time. I mean, there are a lot of people that call the show and Nick has been trying for a few days now. Yes, Nick?
Yeah.
Sorry, brother. Thanks. Well, here you are now. I'm sorry, sir.
Yeah, I know.
All right. So, yeah, the transition, high school to college. What's going on?
Yeah, and there's this girl in class. So, I like her, but I don't want her to be weird with what I'm showing to her. So, this is my question. How do I get her to notice me without being too obvious that I like her?
Well, let's start with this because, it'll carry over a little bit from yesterday's conversation that we were having on the show, which is let's be realistic. What are your chances? Like, it's weird that it comes from me because there are times where I would like a girl and I'd say, wow, that girl's so incredibly beautiful and this and that. There's no way. She's so out of my league. But yet, being able to, go out on a date with her for some weird reason, it was able to work. So, I mean, so I don't mean this 100% because there are times where I look at girls, I'm like, there's no way she would even talk to me. And then, in a few months' time, we're watching a movie together, which is like crazy.
Well, you're also a celebrity, so
that's the thing.
That's the difference.
I can't also be naive that she probably, is because, there's like some sort of job-related attraction there. I don't know, but whatever. At least I'll keep that with that open mind. You know what I mean.
No, I don't.
It's just because it sounds so mayabang to say it's because I'm a celebrity. So I'm trying to say it without having to say it and be a douchebag. But guess who's not a celebrity? Nick here.
Yes, Nick is not a celebrity. What are your chances realistically?
Yeah, realistically, when you look at the girl,
chance.
are you like assess yourself? I'm a 7 in my looks. I'm athletic. That's Chopper's thing. I'm rich. That's Grace's thing. I'm, what do you got going for yourself? And is this girl not in your league?
No, I think I have a chance, but I don't know how to.
Well, you think or you know?
Well, I mean, if you're realistic, we don't know. We don't know what this guy looks like. We don't know what the girl looks like. But if you honestly feel that you have a chance with this girl, all now it comes down to his personal style. What do you do? Like, what's your move? What's your go-to? Like, a Chopper here is an attractive female, so I'm sure there have been countless guys who have used a variety of style to get Chopper, wherever they want to get Chopper. No, I mean, it could be in their hearts. It could be in their cars. So Chopper, I mean, personal style, right? It varies. Yeah. It's different. You can't really tell.
But with girls, like some girls did like being courted or pursued, like flowers, all that stuff. I'm like, me personally, I like being friends. And then I just realized, I do like the guy. It's like that.
It just comes to you one day.
Yeah, it's just so awkward. Like you said, ayaw mo yung alanganin na feeling between you guys because it's so awkward to be around guys and that they like you and they're pursuing you. Like, it's so weird because I don't want him to think that nagpapaligaw ako. It's like, I just want to be around my friends, and then if there's something there, then it'll happen.
And that's how I do it because I'm torpe. It's not that, I mean, it's the same style, I guess, as Chopper's, but at the same time, mine is far less obvious. It's a very, friendly kind of endeavor. It takes a lot longer. It's a longer process, but it's rewarding in the end as well. So if you're torpe, Nick, I suggest you be a constant presence in her everyday life, I guess. Not too much, but, at least you're there. You know that she can count on you for certain things. You know that
group projects, magkasama kayo.
You kind of be around. Yeah. Don't be threatened by other guys that like her because then, that's going to be obvious and then you're just going to look like a weirdo. But, go that route.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of guys that are so straightforward and there are a lot of girls who like the straightforward girl. So again, it goes back to what we said, which is personal style. Chopper likes when it's a friendship thing. I like that way as well. But there are countless girls out there, and we've seen them here on the show, that they want a guy that comes up to them and says, hey, listen, I think you're attractive and I, blah, 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 blah. And they put on a couple of moves. So you try to assess that as well. What is she like in that capacity? But at the same time, it doesn't hurt to be her friend early on already.
Because if you are her friend or when you are her friend already, she'll tell you these things. Like, biglang may
but Chopper, the all famous friend zone is so fucking rampant these days.
It's not true though. Because if a guy is my friend and then I end up truly liking him more than a friend, there's no such thing as a friend zone for me. You know, it's like,
friend zone is just a word. But what I'm saying is, if there's a mentality that is, if I'm going to be her friend, I'm just going to get friend zoned. So I need to come strong. I need to come aggressive. I need to be proactive. No. I don't want to say don't, Chopper, because it's personal style. But
when you're her friend initially, you're already, it's a better chance than being a stranger na manliligaw lang. You know, you'll know if she wants na ligawan siya. Then when you find out, then start adjusting your strategy. Then ligawan mo siya as a friend. You know, it's like you have better chances of knowing what she likes in a guy if you guys are friends.
Have you ever had a girlfriend before, Nick?
None.
Nick? No?
Oh.
None.
None.
Yeah,
That's
shit.
time.
All right. Hey, I don't know, man. Are you comfortable with going up to her and telling her you like her?
I've done that before with another girl in high school, but she turned me down.
Yeah. Are you comfortable with doing it again?
What?
Are you comfortable with doing that one more time?
I've tried for a couple of times with her, but I just can't again. Because I'm afraid she'd turn me down.
I thought you said you had a chance.
Yeah. I know.
I don't know, man. If you got the balls to go up to her and be aggressive about it, then try it. You know, interview her friends. If I were you, I guess that would be my first step.
Be friends with her friends.
Be friends with her friends and see, like, oh, when's the last time she had a boyfriend? And then, you know, be honest with them. Tell them that you like, tell them that you like her and what to do about it. And
if you tell her friends, they'll tell her. So she'll
but
know.
at least,
yeah, I know. Like, she'll know. So once you tell her friends, already assume the next day or that afternoon, she already knows.
So you pursue her the day after that.
Yeah.
You tell her friends one day, then you tell her the next day. Okay? Good luck.
At least not caught off guard. That's the worst, feeling for me when someone tells, well, if a guy tells, you know, getting caught off guard. When someone tells you na they like you and they want to date you or whatever it is, however they say it, and you're like, oh, but I don't want to date you. You know, it's like, how do you say that?
Yeah, well...
And you weren't expecting
That's the thing, is when you're an attractive female, you're going to go through that countless times. I mean, it's like free drinks at the bar all the time. It's free this, free that. I mean, it is what it is. There's nothing, I say it a million times. There's nothing like being born as an attractive female. Like, I want to ask Georgina Wilson, when's the last time she paid for a drink? She'd be like, oh, Mo, come on. These questions are so difficult.
That's stupid.
That's a stupid question.
What drink?
It's not her fault. It's just, how could you possibly be an attractive female, walk inside a venue, everybody's staring at you because you're gorgeous, and not, like, and pay? I mean, like, what a weird concept.
That's true, though.
So while, getting caught off guard is maybe uncomfortable for you, Chopper, you are attractive, and I'm sure you get advances all the time. Or at least used to, because you're kind of running out of age. What are you, 29? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I'm 29.
Yeah, but when you were 19, right? I mean, like every left and right? I mean, it was just nonsense.
I didn't go out a lot when I was 19. So.
That's bullshit. Come on.
That's true.
That's bullshit.
Oh my gosh, I was stuck in college.
All right, when you were 24, walking around, you can't tell me that left and right there weren't people.
I was already married.
Can you have one answer?
But it's true. That's the answer.
When you were 21. You were married at 24?
Yeah.
Yeah, why so early?
I know. I keep asking myself that, but then I look at my son. I'm like, yeah, okay na yan. Pwede na yan.
Yeah, your son's awesome. But what I'm saying is, like, you were still going to have him eventually. Why'd you have him at that age? That's all.
I know, but...
Still early.
I know, but, you know, we make mistakes.
Sure.
That was my mistake.
All right, fair enough. Let's go to Francis on line 6. Hi, Francis. 20 years old, Laguna. What's up? Francis? Oh, she's got a question about marrying as well. This is perfect, right? I mean, great segue.
Yeah.
Francis. Laguna. Question about marrying. The girl with the fake name, Francis. That's good. Well, I'll just fuck her. You know what? Leave it.
What was her question, though?
Or disconnect with her, call her back on her cell phone. Maybe she put us on hold because she's been on hold for an hour. Her question is, when's the right time to marry?
Not 24 if you're a girl.
Yeah, certainly not 24.
There's no right time or, I mean.
I'll throw out an age. I mean, shit. I'd say not at least you're 20. Yeah, 28 at least.
Yeah. For girls.
At least.
For guys, at least 33.
Yeah, I mean, I could say 28.
For guys, no.
28 for guys, earliest. And then for females, earliest, I'd say 26 earliest for females. That you're fine.
See, the thing is, with my ex, we were together for almost 10 years total. So when I married him, we were together for...
Since you were 14? That's
Dumbass.
bullshit. That's what? You said
no,
24?
when we were married total. So when I married him, di pa ako tapos. When I married him, we were 5 years together. Already.
So? And I'm waiting for the punchline.
So it was like this thing where I thought a lot of young women think that, oh, it's time to get married. Like we talked about it before in the podcast. Like if you
the next step.
It's the next step after a 5-year relationship, and you feel you just have to.
That's why when you get involved in a 5-year relationship and when you're 17 years old, you can't just take the next step and get married.
I know, and that was my mistake because I met him. I was 18 or 17, somewhere there, and then
it's funny because like Freddie Aguilar, so his girlfriend's 16, right? They've been together for X amount of time, and she's like,
she wants to have.
She's
children.
like, he's like, baby, oh no, let's take the next step. And 16 years like, what? You're gonna die?
I read somewhere she wants to have children.
What's the next step for you? Prostate cancer? The next step for me is an iPhone 5S.
That's right.
The next step for you is chemo. That's a very rude.
Viagra.
That's very rude, by the way.
He's probably taking Viagra already.
Whatever.
Or anything for erectile dysfunction.
Maybe not. When you're 61 and your girlfriend's 16, maybe you don't need Viagra.
That's right. Does he sing anak to him? Like, oh my God.
Apo. It's Apo.
Apo.
It's changed. Yeah. Francis, line 6.
Hi. Hello.
What's up? Hi. Yes. Go.
Oh yeah, I have a question. Question is, what age you think is the right age to marry? Because I'm 20. I know it's not the right age, but some of my friends are married now. I don't know.
Yeah, some
I
of your
don't want to
stupid
say
friends.
any.
Yeah.
Don't tell them they're stupid.
They're stupid.
Masakit yun.
Yeah. Francis, they're dumb. That's a very bad mistake on their part.
Wag mong kopyahin.
I don't know, because they say they're happy, so I just don't want to say anything.
Okay, how about let's make a deal here, like a covenant of some sort.
Yes.
Call me back in 10 years and explain to me how miserable they all are. I mean, it's a bad thing to do. Of course they're happy. Of course they're happy right now.
And plus, even if they're not, even if they're having problems, they're not going to tell their single friends that. Trust me, I've been there. No one knew my husband was beating me up. No one knew.
Yeah, that's different, Chopper.
No, but it's still, you know, whatever it is. If you're
and you wouldn't have told anyone that your husband was a drug addict if he was a drug addict. I mean, there are things that you don't share.
You don't know, and there are things you share. Your married friends, like, oh my God, my husband is because you know they go through that. The little things, like nakakain siya, umiinom siya, all those stuff, right? And there are things that you just don't tell your single friends. So don't worry.
I don't agree with that. I don't think it's a single thing. I think if you're madaldal, you're madaldal. If you're not, you're not.
Nah.
And there's certain topics that are just kind of,
but in any
considered
case,
off limits.
Get married when you're 28 minimum. Don't mind them. Don't get married early.
Yeah, I mean, I would say late 20s. If you were going to throw us, if you were asking us for a good number, I would say late 20s, Francis. If we're talking about the ability to succeed, be happy, and all of that shit.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, obviously, you can get a crazy girlfriend or crazy boyfriend, and it's just gonna be fucking awful forever. But I think if there was the best time possible, it would definitely be after your mid-20s.
Yeah, and you know that stupid cliche na sinasabi na if you have a relationship, but one of you guys, like the guy or the girl, wants to get married already, and the girl usually says, like, well, if you love me, you'll wait. Let's just not get married first. Let's be together because I want to reach a certain age and do certain stuff. They should wait if they really love you, if they really want to marry you or whatever.
Sure. Yeah. All right. So, Francis, no rush, please. At least don't think about it for another
20
half decade. And if you have a great. And if you have a boyfriend right now, do you have a boyfriend right now?
No, I don't.
Good.
No.
Then don't.
I had never had a boyfriend.
Fantastic.
Start getting serious with a guy when you're like 25.
Do not marry your first boyfriend. Do not.
I know.
You don't want that.
Please.
Yeah.
Get a boyfriend now already. Para may Christmas, may kahag ka and all that bullshit. And then break up with him. Break up with him sometime in May. Or
after
March or April when it's summer and you don't want him all sweaty on you. So, yeah. Start getting some boyfriends already. Okay, baby?
Seasonal.
All right.
That's right. You don't want to have
Bye-bye.
sex with a guy when it's all sweaty and stuff.
Why is that?
Summer.
Isn't that hot?
Iba yung hot na you guys are sweating off of each other because you guys are working it. Hindi yung
You never had sirang aircon sex?
Ang baho.
It's awesome.
Ew, kadiri ka talaga. Saan ka sa taxi? Or bakit sira yung aircon?
Wala, ganyan tayo poor. Before I was an artista.
In Bulacan.
In Bulacan, yes. We're going to take a break. When we come back, more of your calls. 478-7954. Skype, The Good Times Podcast. You can text us, 0927-214-1981. The Angelicopter on the show tonight. Back after this.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
With All Stars, we're always on the move. It's really important for us to get better and stronger for every competition that we get into. For all the different lifestyles that we have, some of us are graphic artists, filmmakers. We still find ways to get together. We put a lot of effort in practicing and rehearsing. Minsan may mga biglaang shows or auditions, so it's really important for us to get connected. I use my Globe group messaging to get a hold of everybody else. Malayo na rin ang narating namin, marami na rin kaming napuntahan. So it's really important to get connected.
Familiar with a game Chubby Bunny, but
wait.
Have you played Chubby Bunny before?
No.
You put a marshmallow in your mouth, you say Chubby Bunny, and you keep putting it in your mouth, and you keep saying Chubby Bunny.
Okay.
Whoever can fit the most in their mouth wins. But we're not gonna say Chubby Bunny. We're gonna have a conversation.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you, okay ka na ba? Okay. And you're gonna be like, okay na, okay na.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Go.
2 at a time?
Okay, we're gonna do 2 at a time. Okay ka na ba? What?
Okay na, okay na. I just saw it.
Okay ka na ba?
Okay na, okay na.
Okay ka na ba?
Okay na, okay na.
Okay. No, not this question.
What you've been missing on The Factory.
Were you the one who posted, James, regarding the guidelines when it comes to checkpoints?
Yes, I was.
That's fantastic.
Yes, I just made it up, but I thought it was this time of year, right? Elections. You never let the truth get in the way of a good story, okay? Children, do not follow this at home. I'm just kidding. Just so you know your rights. If you do get stopped by a checkpoint,
you are not allowed
we're able to verify all of these, James.
You're not allowed to run over them. That didn't make it here. So technically... Now, number 2. Upon approach, slow down. I guess that counts as not running them over. Dim headlights and turn on cabin lights. Okay?
Cabin lights.
Lock all doors of vehicles.
during inspection, since
Lock?
lock.
They might get pissed off because you're locking
But that's the
doors.
thing.
Okay.
This is where they get you. And this is actually, I know we're making fun of it a little bit, but this is a serious issue. We've seen some people genuinely harassed. Drugs are planted and other things, you know. A Justin Bieber CD is planted, which is even worse.
Oh,
yes,
no.
I've heard of that, you know. And there's no defense for that. There's really no defense. Yeah, it's like, but Your Honor, we found this. Throw the book at him. The CD as well.
Then after that you have to submit your cell phone and everything. And next thing you know, you have a Justin Bieber ringtone.
Catch James Deacon and the boys on Counterflow Wednesdays 7:30 to 8:30, only here on The Factory.
Then the maid got jaundice. Jaundice is different from jaundice. Jaundice is buntis, like that. But she does not... Tears up! Tears up! Anyway, jaundice does not know... This is professional show. I will put the merienda here. So, jaundice. And I'm now happy to present to you Carl Lutario. Halika dito, te. Tabi tayo. Gusto mo ng snacks? Ano ba to? Ganyan ba yan? Tapos? Ang puti. Ay, tapos. Dito ba? Pwede ba dyan?
Pwede. Concealer. Yan, para sa show mo, ha? Oh.
Aray ko. Ang mayaya ba? Pwede ba itong ano? Zora, pang ano ba to? Oil absorbing? Pwede ba itong pang nose line?
Tita Kay, may caution.
Caution! Caution! Basta ng glamour, te!
When used for the first 2 weeks, more pimples will appear. Burahin na sila.
Oh my God! Te!
Sorry, ma.
Basta ng glamour!
Ito talaga?
Hindi, bago yan. Don't worry.
Buti ako sa mata lang. Hindi naman nagkakapin. Dapat pala caution muna yung pinasa natin.
Join your host Carrots Nazareno on Live Love Lols every Thursday, 7:30 to 8:30, only here on The Factory.
What you've been missing on The Factory.
Now we're gonna show you guys the new beta that just came out yesterday. Is God of War Ascension, the private beta for PlayStation Plus. PlayStation Plus.
Let's watch it. Right? It's Enrique playing already.
Yes. Yep. There you go. And perfect timing. Perfect timing.
Well, before that, I was kicking ass.
So go with the theme of the show, how not to play.
It's Robot Rice and Friends with Alfonso Martinez, Mickey Han, and Nigel Zalameo. Fridays, 6 to 7 p.m. Only here on The Factory.
Hi. They say nothing in this world is free, and for the most part, that's true. But here at NMF Network, all shows are indeed 100% free. And as an added feature, you have the option to subscribe to all your favorite programs, also at no charge. Why should you subscribe? By subscribing, you no longer have the hassle of delays when you stream the program. You also don't need to keep checking our site to see if your favorite programs are up, because they'll automatically be uploaded to your device as soon as it's available. Here's how to do it. First, open iTunes. Your next step, hit the iTunes Store button. A search bar should open up as soon as you do that. Type New Media Factory in the search bar, and all your shows should open. Pick the show you like, or all the shows you like. And once that opens, hit the subscribe button. And that's it. You're in. All shows will now be automatically downloaded to your device.
Friend says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
Back on the podcast here. Good times with Mo. Of course, brought to you by Globe, the wonderful people at Globe. Thank you very much for always being here. 478-7954. Skype the Good Times Podcast. Text 0927-214-1981. Angelicopter on the program. You can follow her on Twitter at the Angelicopter. We'll try, and I always promise this, but we never get to them, to get to some of your Ask FM questions. I said it last night. We didn't get to it last night. I say it every night. We never get to it. But I promise you, tonight we will, because Chopper's here.
Like, there's some sort of connection, but yeah.
Well, yeah, because you're big on that stuff.
Okay.
Like, we always do it when Bianca's here, because Bianca's so obsessed with
we should get her to do Ask FM questions.
You mean on, like, she'll record her and then we'll air it?
Why not?
Well, she already thought of that.
Oh. That's a good thing.
That's difficult because sometimes we don't know. We don't have time for it. Stuff like that. We're running late. It depends on what time we start the show and all that good stuff. Okay, so the poll: which celebrity has the most awful voice?
What's your
speaking voice? And please do not mistake it with like substance. I don't care what comes out of her mouth. I care how it sounds. I care about what goes in her mouth. Okay. Because there's a lot of Chris Aquino, and I don't know if Chris Aquino has an annoying voice.
No, maybe
I think she has an annoying
laugh.
way of speaking.
But yeah,
I don't know if her voice. The problem is we never know what Chris Aquino's voice is because we're already pissed off by the way it starts.
But what she's about to say, I don't think she has an annoying voice. I think maybe the laugh, but the voice, no.
Well, not just the laugh. I mean she has an annoying way of speaking.
The tone, the intonation.
Everything.
Yeah, but the
cadence,
voice, no.
everything.
But the voice, no. Sheesh.
I don't know. Does Chris Aquino have a fucking annoying voice? Pico, Lesbo, Ange, Gian.
Check.
And I think we have another one. Chris Aquino, does she have a...
Lesbo.
I'm sorry? Lesbo, Gian as well?
Yeah, she
Do we
is.
have a... Chris Aquino, what do we do here? Annoying voice or not?
I think it's just the way she speaks. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty annoying actually.
Her laugh
No,
is
it's
more
not.
annoying.
You know what? The best way to figure it out is to watch her commercials. Kasi sa commercials, may mga sinasabi siya. Oh, Coco Martin.
No, Coco Martin's... No,
it's the way he talks.
It's the way he
It's not
speaks. Voice is not a problem.
Watch.
Like David Beckham has an annoying voice.
That's right.
You know, but you know, it's different. Okay, Melai, horrible voice.
Oh, yeah.
No? Yeah, pretty bad. Or awful way of speaking. Ann Curtis, high pitched. Yeah, high pitched, fine.
A little bit.
Awful
yeah.
thing.
Daniel Padilla.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Daniel Padilla.
Yeah.
Yeah, annoying.
Who else has an...
Willie Revillame. I don't think so. I think Willie just screams a lot, but that's...
Yeah, paus lang.
Yeah. That's awesome. RC Munoz, we had RC on the show. She doesn't have an annoying voice, right? I don't recall her having an annoying voice.
Yeah.
Angel Locsin, no, I don't agree. Andy Eigenman, no, I don't agree either. I think Andy was here. She was fine.
I like her voice. It's like yung mababa, parang medyo paus na masculine.
I'm amazed no one said it's Joyce Jimenez. I think Joyce Jimenez's voice is just legendary bad. But she's very bright. I mean, she's super sharp. Like, you know, cum laude is sharp. It's just to get the voice.
Mo. Joyce Jimenez.
That's right. There's
time.
like different.
Okay, let me pick some lesbians from your time.
Who else has a...
Sorry, Angier, hardcore Noranian.
Bilman yan.
All right, let's go to some calls. Let's talk to, who do we got here? Alex, 26, Manila, line 6. Hi, Alex. How are you? Alex.
Hello, sir.
Yes, what's up, brother?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. Okay, how can we help you?
I have a question, sir.
Fire away.
I'm just curious if masturbating every day is okay. Is it still normal?
Oh, absolutely. How old are you again? 20. Yeah, you're fine. Rufa May Quinto. There you go. Mga friends. Go push your luck. Go. That's, yes. Rufa May.
Sorry, Alex.
Todo na to. Todo na to.
Go masturbate every day.
Todo na ang pagbabate mo. Go, friend.
Ano yan?
That's how Rufa does it.
I mean, anong todo na to?
She's those are her lines. She says the todo na to, friends, friend, todo na to, friend. Go, push your luck, friend.
Yeah, I should see more now.
Yeah, she does the thing with the boobs. That's why she's a pusher lock. She pushes it. Like, you can raise the roof, pero medyo for...
Just on my chest.
Yeah, chest area. Yes, masturbating every day is fine. You're going to be okay. Godspeed to you and your penis. How many times, though, per day?
Once or twice, sir. Once or twice.
You're fine. Yeah, you're fine. You're good. Yeah. Yes. What, you want me to say, you want me to say your dick's going to fall off? It's fine. Now, how often, like, what do you wake up in the morning, squeeze one off, and then you go to sleep at night, squeeze one off?
Before sleeping, sir. Before sleeping.
What did you say?
While sleeping?
Oh, while sleeping.
Before sleeping.
Oh, before sleep. Okay, yeah, you're fine. You're good.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Now, what's your go-to, like, material? Is it, like...
Porn videos?
Yeah. Well, I mean...
Mohan sex tape.
I don't have a sex tape.
Porn, sir. Porn.
It's a joke. What?
Porn.
Porn. Yeah, what kind of porn? Like, what's your thing?
Man to man.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. All right, here we go. Let's do some Ask FM questions here.
Okay.
Hi, Mo. I'm a teenage female here, and my jugs are huge.
Teenage and jugs are huge. Okay.
Big boobs.
Oh.
Teenage. Unfortunately, she didn't say how young she was, which is leaving Freddie Aguilar cold.
Imagine if yung
He's
girlfriend
gonna get
niya,
it for me
because he's so old. You know how those titos or lolos call their niece or nephews or children, anak. Yung tawag niya sa girlfriend niya, anak.
Yeah, pa-blowjob na iha.
Anak, isa pa.
Okay. Freddie, but before we get to this question, Freddie Aguilar and his 16-year-old girlfriend, they're fucking, right? They're
yes.
fucking. What's the fucking worst thing? This is my new thing, by the way, on the podcast. Visual imagination of sex positions. If you were going to walk into the room with Freddie Aguilar fucking his 16-year-old girlfriend, what would be your most, like, scary
nightmare,
visual?
It'll haunt me forever.
It's him going down on her is so, like...
Oh.
It's so wrong, man. Like, if I walked in, I'd be like, oh, I hit a Freddy. I feel like I need to kill him just because I feel like some sort of crime is going on right now.
And then he's holding onto his hair pa na ganon para hindi pumunta sa kanya kadiri.
Yeah. He's holding his hair up while fucking licking down her pussy. Woo! Hold on, I gotta tweet this question too.
Oh my God.
What's the worst position to find them in that would fucking just, like, worst visual?
I don't know. The girl going down on him.
I don't think
she's
so.
16?
No, because I think girl going down on him is like a guy going to a beer house. This is really offensive for his fiance.
Oh
I'm so sorry.
God.
But I say, like...
Because it happens all the time.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like a beer house or like a spakul type of shit where, where you're going to find a young... you're going to find like a young female going down on some old man. But...
Sabi ni Pico, baka dun daw sila nagkakilala. Pico, you're so bad. Gago ka talaga, Pico.
What?
Sama mo.
Huh?
Chopper, that's the funniest thing you've said in years. Good for you.
That was Pico. That's
I think you have a future in radio.
Really? Maybe I should start calling radio stations and get on air. What's this? That's Pico. He DM'd me. He told me.
All right. Worst position to catch them in when you walk in. What's he? How say you?
I don't know. Freddie Aguilar going down on her. Yeah, that's really bad. That's
69.
Really bad. Oh my God. Yeah.
69.
Do people do that? I mean, like, yeah, I know they do that, but come on. Teka lang, nabali yung likod ko.
Sweetheart. Turn your body naman. Sweetheart, halika. Total nandiyan ka naman. Like, you're giving me a suppository for my medication. Since you're there, can you please just... Okay, turn on. Okay, flip over. Okay, thank you.
Oh my gosh, it's so bad. And then his skin is sagging and... Never mind.
Love it. Teenage female here, big boobs. I get conscious a lot. Should I wrap them, bind them? Because my posture is bad because of it already. It makes me conscious. Help me here. What do I do with the big boobs? Well,
damn it, I was flat chested.
Yeah, they're to be celebrated. I mean, shit. Chopper here had to fucking, not pay because you got it for free, but, get to your position artificially, if we may put it that way. So this is a good thing.
Yeah.
Teenage female with the jugs.
And you'll be in high school for only a few years.
Right. It's one of those things. It's one of those things like, you know, when you're in grade school and you're a guy and you have armpit hair or facial hair.
Tapos alanganin,
It's weird because like it's almost embarrassing because you have it and all your other classmates don't and all that, and then you hate it and then you celebrate it eventually. Then all of a sudden it's a great thing.
Yeah.
So, you know, just suck it up, figuratively, and, you know, stay away from creepy folk singers, and you're going to be fine.
Yeah.
You're going to
I
embrace
think, like, if going out and you want to dress it down a little bit so that it's not too noticeable, yung mga button down the polo, that kind of height.
Definitely, yeah.
That's what Grace Lee would wear always. And
jackets. Well, but it's too hot for that, but, you know.
May mga short sleeves yun. May sleeveless din ng mga button down the polo for girls. So, that really hides the chest.
You know what's best? Send us a photo. So we can tell you what to wear.
Don't send the photo. Yeah, but tweet Grace Lee, she'll help you with that. But I noticed with her and with a couple of my friends with big jugs, that's what they do. Button down tops to hide it a little bit. But you know, there's nothing wrong also with showing it a little bit.
And then for the guy version, if you have an incredibly large penis and you're having a hard time, tweet Luis Alandi. He'll tell you how to. He'll tweet you back. So I have no idea what we're talking about.
Never had that problem.
Yeah, sorry, I don't have an Ask FM account. Let's go to another question. Hi Mo, I have a best friend. He's sexy and he's hot, and I really desire to have sex with him 24/7. Then he courted me, and I rejected him because I want to preserve our friendship. What's your opinion?
How can you fantasize about your friend and then not want to have sex with him?
Well, you preserve the friendship.
I know.
Well, I mean, okay, how many friendships have you preserved through the years that you weren't fucking? Me? One or two.
That's you.
And that's guy friends that I've preserved. Like, you understand? Like, friendships don't last. I don't know why you think these things last forever. So what you did here was you messed up an opportunity to bone this guy 24/7. He's super hot, is super sexy, and super desirable, and you wanted to preserve the friendship. But guess what? He's not going to be your friend anyway in a few years. Now, not everybody goes through life that way. Sometimes they keep their friendships for, you know, fucking decades and decades, but not everybody. Mm-hmm. Not every friend.
Not
at
every
least.
friend, that's for sure.
So,
and if this guy is super hot and you're fantasizing about him every day,
and he wanted to fuck you, and
you're not gonna be friends with him anymore. Like, wala na yung chance. It's like, I don't know who's hot. It's like you're saying you're fantasizing about Derek Ramsey every day, and he's your friend, and then he finally courts you and says, "Let's be together."
So this is the problem. This is the problem with guys and girls. Like, this is the huge difference between guys and girls. I mean, no other example that we've come across here on the show shows the differentiation of the mindset between you guys and us.
Kung gayan jump na yan.
Putang ina.
Napapi-ay ka pa.
Fuck you. I mean, what are you kidding me? There's this girl who's incredibly hot who I want to fuck 24/7. And this crazy bitch got naked in front of me, and I said, no way. We have to preserve the friendship. The only friendship you need to preserve is my dick in your vag.
Girls would like, wait, let me think about it. It's a girl, is this the right thing? I know I always wanted this, but now that it's here.
I'm going to read the entire thing word for word.
Okay.
And then let's pretend it's a guy asking the question.
Okay.
Hey, bro. So there's this chick. So hot. So sexy. I really desire to sex her up 24 hours, 7 days a week. She decided to want to have sex with me, but I rejected her to preserve our friendship. What's your opinion? Eh, bakla, ganito lang yan.
I was gonna say that. Sister, ano yun? Te.
Anong nangyari sa'yo, te? Jesus. Talk about fucking up an opportunity. But guess what, love?
You missed out.
No. While you missed out, if it's a girl turning down a guy,
my chance pa.
You fuck him in. You fuck him back. You fuck him again tomorrow. It's not a problem. If it's a guy missing out, like for example, a girl says, "Hey, have sex with me," and then you say no,
wala na.
Shit. I mean, it's gonna be tough.
But
if it's a guy who wanted to have sex with you and then you said no, you still have a very good chance that
you can literally grab his hand, put it on your boob, and then he'll sleep with you.
Exactly. That's right. Yeah, since you're there naman, turn your body around. Taking a break. When we come back, more of your questions. Don't go. It's Good Times for the Podcast, Season 2. Brought to you by Globe. More with Chopper and myself after this.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
With All Stars, we're always on the move. It's really important for us to get better and stronger for every competition that we get into. For all the different lifestyles that we have, some of us are graphic artists, filmmakers. We still find ways to get together. We put a lot of effort in practicing and rehearsing. Minsan may mga biglaang shows or auditions, so it's really important for us to get connected. I use my Globe group messaging to get a hold of everybody else. Malayo na rin ang narating namin, marami na rin kami napuntahan. So it's really important to get connected.
Familiar with a game Chubby Bunny, but
wait.
Have you played Chubby Bunny before?
No.
You put a marshmallow in your mouth, you say Chubby Bunny, and you keep putting it in your mouth, and you keep saying Chubby Bunny.
Okay.
Whoever can fit the most in their mouth wins. But we're not gonna say Chubby Bunny. We're gonna have a conversation.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you, okay ka na ba? Okay. And you're gonna be like, okay na. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Go.
2 at a time?
Okay, I'll learn 2 at a time. Okay ka na ba? What?
Okay na.
Good.
I just saw it.
Okay ka na ba?
Okay na.
Okay ka na ba?
Okay na.
Okay. No, not this one.
What show?
That show!
It's a show.
You know, that show!
It's that show, pare.
Oh, that show. Oh. Yeah, that show's cool. We talk about...
Oh, what does this look like?
Vagina and...
Like a double blowjob.
Vagina?
Who is the asshole that decided to shave this shit off the entire planet?
Sometimes we like to talk about...
It's like when you guys like high-fiving on a girl and then you're doing her in the butt and you're doing her in the mouth. High five, bro.
Vagina. Vaginas.
And you're jacking off really intensely, like massaging your balls and shit.
I'm not talking about a Chewbacca, man. I'm just talking about a nice little,
Vaginas.
And don't miss that spot, like the cowper's gland. It's like in between your balls and your asshole. But not me, because I'm a guy.
Yeah, that's a cool show. You should watch it. I think we're on Tuesdays.
Take a little sunshine, grab a little rainbow, mix in a smile, and stay for a while. Sabrina's kitchen, what you waiting for? Sabrina's kitchen, always room for one more. Sabrina's kitchen, cooking up a storm. Sabrina's kitchen, always something new. Sabrina's kitchen, tables waiting for you.
What you've been missing on the factory.
Now we're gonna show you guys the new beta that just came out yesterday. Is God of War Ascension, the private beta
For PlayStation Plus.
PlayStation Plus.
Let's watch it. Right? It's Enrique playing already.
Yes.
Yep. There you go. And perfect timing. Perfect timing.
Well, before that, I was kicking ass.
So go with the theme of the show, how not to play.
It's Robot Rice and Friends with Alfonso Martinez, Mickey Han, and Nigel Zalameo. Fridays, 6 to 7 p.m. Only here on The Factory.
What show?
That show! It's a show! You know, that show!
It's that show, pare.
Oh, that show. Oh. Yeah, that show's cool. We talk about...
Oh, what does this look like?
Vagina and...
Like a double blowjob.
Vagina?
Who is the asshole that decided to shave this shit off the entire planet?
Sometimes we like to talk about...
It's like when you guys like a high-fiving on a girl and then you're doing her in the butt and you're doing her in the mouth. High five, bro.
Vagina. Vaginas.
And you're jacking off really intensely, but like massaging your balls and shit.
I'm not talking about a Chewbacca, man. I'm just talking about a nice little,
Vaginas.
And don't miss that spot, like the cowper's gland. It's like in between your balls and your asshole. But not me, because I'm a guy.
Yeah, that's a cool show. You should watch it. I think we're on Tuesday.
Says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
I kind of like these topics we throw out here on the podcast.
The polls? Yeah,
polls.
I like it. We should do more of that.
Fair enough. 478-7954. Last chance for your calls. Skype the Good Times Podcast. Text us 0927-214-1981. It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Season 2 brought to you by Globe. My name is Mo. That there's Angelicopter. Follow her on Twitter at the Angelicopter. Follow me on Twitter as well, please, if you don't mind. At DJ Mo Twister. Mm-hmm. Most people are saying 69. If you walk in, I posted the question on Twitter. If you walked in on Freddie Aguilar and his 16-year-old girlfriend fucking, what is the worst position? Someone said doggy. I don't think so. I mean, it would be kind of ugly to see his wrinkly ass pounding next to, young, tight ass.
If you're... if you're walking on them...
Buhat, Ange? Of course not. He can't carry her. How dare you? How dare you be so offensive to the elderly that way, you lesbian freaking lesbo.
Hindi. She's not lesbian. Di ba she's in love with that guy?
Uy! No!
See, me. You need. I love it when you talk about Big Papa on the show.
Okay, let's get to Aguilera. That's a nice topic.
That's a threat, Mohana. That's a threat.
Ange was initially attracted to Freddie Aguilar because he thought it was a girl with the long hair.
Yeah. Ange wants to guess Pamela Miranda. I'm not sure why.
Reverse cowgirl. You walk in. This girl on Twitter. You walk in, reverse cowgirl, and you see his balls jiggling while the girl's up.
My gulay, that's right. Saggy balls jiggling.
Oh, I love
Naka-reverse cowgirl yung girl kasi ayaw niya makita yung face ni Freddie.
That's awesome. Hold on, I gotta respond to that. Balls jiggling, that's awesome. All right, anyway, nevertheless, let's go. We have a call we want to take. Let's go with Sheila on line 2. Hi, Sheila. Welcome to the show. Sheila?
Hello?
Hi, Sheila.
Hello?
Hey!
Yeah, it's you.
Sheila,
DJ
go.
Mo.
What's your question? Yes.
What's up?
Tanong ko lang, sino mas magaling mag-blowjob? Babae o bakla?
Ooh, that's so controversial. So debatable. Who gives a better blowjob? Okay, we'll put you on hold because there's a lot of background music. There's so much schools of thought that say the gay guy gives the superior blowjob because he knows what it's like and he knows what he's looking for and he has a penis too. So that's all bullshit. That is a dick, okay? It wants to be consumed. I really don't believe one orientation blows another, in a better way. Like, I like females too. It's like, oh, girls, wait, hold on. Lesbo Ange. Ange, get over here, love.
What?
Baby, it's okay. You talk about the past. Because with me now, you're like a super dick. But before I understand a pussy-loving Ange here. Ange.
What?
Do you believe that females go down on girls better because they have a vagina also?
I don't know.
That's
I have no idea.
What did you do? Were you born again, Christian? What happened to you?
Ano ba? Yes or no?
Maybe, yeah.
Most of the time?
I don't think so. I really don't. I mean, maybe with the going down on a girl, it's debatable because there's so many kind of moving parts and all of that stuff.
It's hard to really.
Yeah, I mean, it's the difference between opening a calculator and then opening like a fucking
CPU.
Yeah, some sort of electronics on a 747 or something.
Yeah.
But with a penis, I think the penis just wants to be touched and held.
And cuddled.
And consumed. Okay?
And caressed.
I do not think a gay guy gives a superior blowjob over a female. I think an experienced blowjobber, regardless of gender, gives the better blowjob.
Yeah. It just so happens that I guess. No, I don't want.
No,
it might be.
It's not.
It might
really
be
is.
Racist. I don't know, or
No,
not
go ahead.
racist. I mean, they're more aggressive when it comes to that. So
Who?
the
The
gay
gays.
men, yeah.
They're more aggressive.
Meaning mas madalas sila mag, that's their go-to. Like girls don't.
You mean your regular gay
experienced.
guy has sucked more dicks than your regular girl?
Exactly. Yeah. So their gag reflex.
Well,
so
listen. I've never been to one of
I
these
think.
spuckles. Again, we were talking about it earlier. I've never been to like a fucking massage, hanky-panky massage place. But if that theory of the more experienced will give the superior blowjob, we need somebody to call the show who's been in one of those places and
compare.
Is that the blowjob of their life? Because those people there, they give blowjobs for a living. That's what they do all day. They're like, it's 25 blowjobs a day.
Girls or guys?
Either. I mean, call boys, whatever the fuck. What I'm saying is, I'm assuming there are girls who work in that field that have sucked more dicks than gay guys. Obviously, because that's what they do. They suck 25 dicks a day.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Does it mean then that they give the greatest blowjob that you've ever received? Because of experience.
Puede.
Okay, right? I mean, if that's the case.
I mean, like, my repeat
And then Chopper
customers
says, why don't you go ask for
We should ask the guys from Boys Night Out. Diba parati silang nasa spako?
That's true.
And
And
they
see
have like,
if that would be the case. So Sheila?
case-to-case basis.
Lie to? She's gone. Fuck, I want to ask her how many dicks she sucked. But see, at the same time, I've never sucked a dick, but I feel like I could give a mean fucking blowjob if need be. Like if Ervik Vihandre had a gun to my head and said, suck my dick right now, I would be like, are you sure you want to be a part of this?
You might ask for more.
Might blow your mind, fag.
But why? What makes you think that? Because you know how penis works, right?
Well, because I've given enough blowjob advice on this show to know what to do, even if I've never done it. It's kind of like when a deer is born into the world, he, boom, falls right out of the deer vag, gets up and starts walking already. I think I'm already innate in me that I know.
Yeah. But sometimes it's difficult, right? Size of dick, angle, gag reflexes. These come into play once you're there.
Yeah,
so
but we've had all of those questions. We've done, how many episodes are we on now, Ange? What episode number is this? 270? I don't know what the fuck.
It's
a lot.
Like if
234.
3.
Yeah, come on.
Penis too small, you can't hold it with your hand and suck it at the same time. Those kind of stuff. They play a role.
Still, I think if I had to give a BJ, I would give a mean fucking blowjob. Maybe even better.
Who would you apart from Ervik?
Oh no, I wouldn't want. I can't think of it because I don't have that drive in me. I'm just saying if my life was on the line and I had to do it, or there was a great cash prize, and I had to do it.
It's a great cash prize.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Fucking
Like
man.
how much?
Fucking millions. Million? Oh, come on.
You suck a dick for millions?
You see, the problem is there's 1 million and there's 500 million. Like
that's why I'm asking how much. When you go millions, there's 3 millions.
Suck a dick?
There's 10 millions.
I'd suck a dick for like, I don't know. I mean, it'd probably have to be like 50 million. I'm sorry, I know.
Pesos?
Yeah. I'm sorry, I know. I'm pricing myself a little high. I mean, if you saw a photo of me or walking around and you in some normal, like, you know, in Europe and said, oh, that guy right there charges 50 million per blowjob, people would laugh like, why? The fuck does he have?
But they want to know, right?
That's right.
That's right.
That's right. Someone will still pay.
So, ikakalat ko yung chismis na yan ang magandang chismis sa kalat, mapagkakakitaan natin yan.
Of course. All right, thanks for the call, Sheila. Let's move on. How about another Ask FM question? Because these are fun. I like these. I like this conversation that we're having without callers, where I'm not having to yell at them and all of these things.
Say they're stupid or what?
Where are we? Have you ever made a girl come with just fingering her? Is it possible? My boyfriend and I tried it so many times, but I've been unsuccessful. I'm not sure if he's doing it right or not. Some tips for him, please. Does anybody get fucking coming from being finger blasted? Like Chopper, right? I mean, like, I'm sure you've been fingered before, like that kind of fingering.
Oh, that's clitoral simulation more than finger blasting is what you're looking for if you want to come.
Definitely, it's the outside that you want to rub down. That's not fingering, though. See, that's different. Fingering is like fingering, blasting. You know?
Yeah. No, it's not going to happen.
Oh my God! Someone said.
What?
Freddie Aguilar doing an anal pile driver. You know what an anal pile driver?
I don't know.
Pico, is an anal pile driver like reverse cowgirl but through the ass?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Okay, you know what reverse cowgirl is, right?
Girl on top.
Girl on top, flip around, right?
Okay.
An anal pile driver is like you're on a chair, she's on top, face the other way, but you're fucking her in the ass.
Oh my gosh.
That's awesome.
Bakit pile driver?
You pile drive.
What's a
pile drive? Jackhammer.
Oh,
but jackhammer, you go down. Pile drive is like, you pile drive down. Yeah. You don't know this shit because it's a wrestling move. Pile driver is a big time wrestling move. Fucking Hulk Hogan used to do a big time pile driver.
Oh, that. Oh, yeah. I know. Oh, that's gross.
On Twitter, who's got the worst voice? The Mega Non guy. Tangina nun.
Oh,
see. Mr. Fu.
Meganon?
The Meganon guy. Tangina nun instead.
Tangina nun.
All right, anyway, back to it. Here we go. Where were we?
Finger blasting.
Finger blasting. You know what? I don't know if a girl can come finger blasting. So. I don't see it as an appealing move. I don't think girls like being finger blasted anyway.
No.
I think it's a high school move that you veer off
it's like a milestone in high school.
Well, yeah,
for
it's
guys.
a completely early stages of your sex life career move. You don't do the finger blasting anymore when you're in your mid-20s and stuff like that.
Whoever asking this question, this is the part that you realize that from high school to now, it doesn't really do you anything. Like you're wasting your time down there.
I mean, I think girls like the fingering early on because it's better than you putting your dick in me at that young age. I mean, like so many things can happen. And I think guys like the fingering because it's so aggressive and they're so excited and they just want to fucking fuck anything with every part of their body. But when you're an adult,
I thought you were going to say they just want to smell their fingers when they get home.
Yeah, they do. They want to smell their fingers and keep it with them and like fucking wrap it in some sort of
let their friends smell it. Woo-hoo!
Yeah, let your friends fucking smell it.
Oh, that's gross.
That's funny. Hold on, Pico, have you ever done that? You ever finger blast a girl and make your friends smell it? I've never done that, but I feel like I want to do that now. That's all. Shit. Bucket list, new one on that list. Hey, Pico, Salad, get over here.
Yep.
You ever finger blast a girl and have your friend smell it? Or your little brother and say, this is what happens to you when you get of age?
Like in the movies, no.
Yeah, no?
But I check it once in a while for myself.
You check it?
That is gross because
when do you stop smelling your own fingers after you put it in a girl's pussy? Maybe 3 days?
When there isn't a smell anymore.
And it's funny because after like 3 days, you then try to smell in between your nails. Baka may nakadikit na hindi pa natatanggal.
Guys are gross. I do not want my son to grow up. I just want him to stay 4 years old.
It's too late. They get like some sort of like the end of a straw, and and then they'll bite on it para medyo sharp, and then they'll scratch off the last smell and residue of a vag.
It's so funny how you say you've never done it before, but you sound
No. I've never let someone smell my fingers.
Okay.
But you want to savor every last piece of vag residue, when you're scratching off the corners of your nails. There's some sort of vag discharge there.
And your mom tells you to wash your hands. Wash your hands before you eat. No.
What? Fuck you. No way.
My hands are clean. What are you talking about?
I'll wash my left hand.
It's so funny. You're just washing one hand.
Why are you just washing one hand? You don't understand, woman. Let's go to Shishi, who is on line 5. She's 18. Hi, Shishi. How are you? Shishi?
Hold on.
Did we lose Shishi?
Yep.
What is a turn on for a guy? What's
Are you kidding me? Any girl.
Jesus, I know. Tits, ass, go on and on. Teeth.
They wake up with boners. There's nothing you should
And exactly. God gave us we're already turned on immediately. We're like an engine, like a flying, like again, a plane engine. You don't want it off. That's crash. You just want it on the whole time.
That's funny.
Do we have Shishi or not?
We're still calling her.
We get another question.
All right, let's throw another question.
I like your Ask FM questions. They're funny.
Well, some of them are really sad and serious, but fine. Here's one. And this does not have to do anything with sex and fingering, so I apologize.
What?
Yeah, sorry. Okay, will you, and then we'll take a call. Would you get pissed if an ex-lover orders your favorite coffee, which she learned to love from you, claim it as her favorite, had the cup named for her present lover, and posted it on Twitter? It's so specific. So this girl's so mad at the ex. So the girl's boyfriend tells everyone on Twitter that he loves a certain flavor of Starbucks. And then puts the girlfriend's name on the cup, the new girlfriend's name on the cup, and then puts that photo on Twitter.
It's like, never naman niya natikman yung flavor na yun if it weren't for you. But now, all of a sudden, it's his ultimate favorite.
Bitter Ocampo.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say.
Oh, this is turn for the game. No, I don't get pissed off at that. Because I'm sure, it's petty, and I'm sure you're not the only one that is the... Even if your ex-boyfriend... Okay, how about this? Your ex-boyfriend, your ex-girlfriend takes his current girlfriend to a place that you guys went to and you traveled to. Like, it's different if you, not Luneta, but let's say like, I don't know, Chopper, your ex-husband takes his new girlfriend to the spot that you and him shared in Venice, Italy or something. Would you be pissed off?
No. It's a tourist spot. Like, everyone goes there. Diba?
Yeah, but it's the hotel, it's this, but it's a tourist spot, right? Yeah. It's petty to feel that way, and it's to a point where it's actually rather pathetic, because
should your girlfriend
at any point in the world, any destination in the world, there are people who are there, and if people have gone there in the past and you enjoyed it, you tend to go back.
Now what would suck is if you're the girlfriend and, for example, your boyfriend took you to that same spot where he took his girlfriend before, and he keeps talking about or tweeting about the ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, obviously, but that's not going to happen. Obviously, that's ridiculous. But yeah, of course, that would be extreme and not realistic.
This is where
yeah, of course, this is where we first fucked in public. I mean, no, of course
not like that. It's like you're there together, but then his Facebook post is like, memories from here. But, he's not telling you, but he's showing.
That's not going to happen.
Well, sometimes it does.
Oh, really? You've experienced?
Yes, I have.
Very nice. Right, so you've been dating after your husband now? And, you've been taking him to places?
No, it's just something there.
All right, good stuff. What team does he play for?
He's not an athlete.
Shocking. Where was I? Yeah, and now the fact that this is coffee, that you're...
Ang dami namang ibang kape dyan. Find your other favorite. Like, I'll recommend
you. You must be tortured. I mean, if it's coffee that you're...
Because it's every day she drinks that. So now every day iniinom niya, naalala niya yung Twitter post ng ex.
I mean, maybe there are certain parts that are done in bad taste. Like, you know, I don't know, maybe jewelry or whatever. But coffee? No. Please, no. Shishi, 18 years old, on line 5. Hi, Shishi.
Hi.
What's up?
Hello. What's up?
Hi, Shishi.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Hey, Shishi.
Cool,
So
go. Shishi with the low voice at 18.
I'd like to ask-
Dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah. What catches a guy's attention? Like,
Boobs.
what makes them? Yeah. What makes them look at you? Whether it be personality or your looks. I don't know.
Depends.
It'll certainly not be personality initially. I mean, let's just take it by like
Level,
fucking science alone already. We're such visual like creatures that it's first and foremost
Looks.
Now, you know, you said boobs, for example, Chopper, right? Yeah, we're also like driven by like, you know, how do I phrase this? We're driven. Okay, for example, we're driving on EDSA. And there's a taong grasa. There's like just
Pero may boobs.
Pero may boobs.
Hindi naman ganon.
No. Because this is legit. 'Cause I've done this.
You're gonna notice the boobs?
Fuck yeah.
Oh my god.
See, that's the thing. Like, so how do you? It's like this. Okay, I remember being in the car with.
So gross.
No, I remember with being in the car with like, and this is true. And Pico, I need you to get on the mic for a second here, and you tell me if I'm wrong or right. But I need your honest opinion. So I'm in a group of vehicle. I'm in a vehicle with a group of friends, and let's say 3 of them are females, and then me and some other dude. And we're driving, and we see a homeless, obviously mentally disabled
person,
lady, taong grasa, whatever the fuck, walking around on EDSA hubad, and then you know my driver's like, "Oy, hubad oh, babae," and then everybody looks, and all the girls turn around and go, "Ew! Oh my god, come on, naman! Oh my god, OMG!" And me and the guy's like, C cup. Of course she's dirty and all of these things, but we're gonna look. You say naked chick, dude. She could be 400 pounds, and we'd still look. It doesn't mean we're horny. It doesn't mean we're going, ooh, look at that, I'm gonna masturbate to her. Ooh, but it's a naked female.
It catches their attention, whatever it is. They want to see all sorts of naked female in there.
Yes.
All different kinds.
I mean, I'm certainly not going to touch her. I'm not going to tell the car to stop. I'm not going to roll down my window. I'm not going to take a photo. But I'm not going to turn around and go, ew.
The more you see, the more you know. It's like, that's how guys.
So, Pico, you tell me, like, a homeless lady walking down the street on EDSA, naked. You're still looking, right?
Yeah. Just out of curiosity.
You still got to break it down.
Yeah.
C-cup, perky, brownie, pinky.
Yeah, C-cup. You know, what's the shave? Is shaven, unshaven? How does she carry it? You know, it's still. I mean,
Is it like if it's just boobs, you're just gonna like look at it?
Well, no, not in your case, because obviously your case has something to do with you. I'm just trying to establish how visually like fucking inclined we are in terms of looks. Your personality obviously plays a huge role. Like if Chris Aquino was in fact attractive, I would still hate her. Because that's when your personality kicks in. Like you can't be that. And you know, I'm just saying it's not the number one thing.
Yeah. If her boobs pop out, yeah, sure. Mo will look. But
no. My point is the personality is still important because let's say Chris Aquino was in fact attractive.
Mm-hmm.
Say Chris Aquino looked like, I don't know. I can't say Georgina because that's really preposterous to think about that. But let's just say she was attractive.
She looks like Grace Lee.
Whatever.
Oh.
I'd still hate her because of her personality.
Because of her personality, yeah.
Right. So you have to have both, love.
Yeah.
It's just we do tend to lean heavily on the looks. And that really does, it's the first impression, it's the lasting impression, it's what keeps us up at night.
It depends on what the goal of the guy is, to just, look at a girl, look at them nicely, or they actually want to meet the girl and be friends with them.
Here, take this, like, for example, politicians. They date starlets, right? These fucking starlets know nothing about politics, likely, or generally. They don't. Yeah. And it seems like they're not having a great conversation. You know, if I'm a senator and I'm dating some starlet and stuff like that, we're not talking about anything that interests me. But I really like her still, and I really like, and then if you interview me, I'd be like, no, she's my soulmate. That's all bullshit. She's hot. That's it. That's it. Period. Done.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, she's stupid enough not to know that you're making coraje or whatever. Like, you're not a really good
Everybody
politician.
knows what's going on here. You like me because I'm a senator. I have power and money. I like you because you're hot. We have nothing in common. We talk about nothing. There's no policies that we can discuss. There's no fruitful conversation. But guess what? You're really fucking hot, and I'm really fucking rich. And hot and rich, they find a way to find each other most of the time.
Okay,
Right.
so why? Are you trying to catch an attention of your crush or guys in general?
Well, yeah. This guy I really like, and like it's like nothing's happening. Well, we kissed before, and like he didn't call me back, so I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, stay away from that guy unless you just want to fuck him or something. I mean, then stay.
I guess
he doesn't
I
like
think so.
you.
Yeah.
My thing is he doesn't like you. He doesn't like you in the way you like him. But it doesn't mean you can't have a taste. You know, if you want to.
Yeah.
Wag na lang. Dami pa dyan. You're 18. You'll whatever. You'll experience a lot more. Don't stop clinging on that guy.
I don't think she is. I'm just
I mean,
saying,
like,
I think, like, here's the thing, girls, and I know this sounds really awful for me to say, especially to an 18-year-old, because you're a teenager, but you're an adult at the same time. Girls, if you like a guy, and they only want to bang you, and they're gonna leave you anyway, do you still bang them? Because sayang din yun eh. I mean, why not, right?
Well, it depends. Like,
Well, you might as well taste a piece of that ass too.
yeah, if it's worth it, but if it's just like, I don't know, I qualify.
That's bullshit because you fucking lust over Derek Ramsey on Twitter like a rabid dog.
Lust worthy.
Yeah,
That's the
okay.
thing.
Again, we're not arguing that though. I agree. Don't be so defensive. What I'm saying is, if Derek says, all right, Chopper, I'm going to fuck your brains out, but there's no way we're going to have a commitment because I really don't like the way your volume of your voice is this and that. You'd be like, okay, sure.
Yeah, because I want to see how big his penis is.
Well, there you go. That's my point with these girls. It's
but
like, we know that this guy made out with her and didn't, kind of ignored her after that. And she said, yeah, fucking douchebag. Okay, yeah, he is. But guess what? You can still fuck him if you want to.
Yeah. Kung to you and your standards is like, fuck
if
and
you wanna-
forget worth.
if
Fuck
you wanna-
and forget worthy, you know?
You know, it's not even forget. Why would you want to forget it? You want to cherish it. It's
No,
back to
I mean,
it's
like,
back to
not have a
smelling your
relation-
fingers 3 days after. You want to hold on
girls
to it.
don't work that way. There's
I
this-
know, but I'm telling them, you girls can do that. If you want to fuck this guy,
Or you can meet
and you know he's not going to do anything about it in terms of making you his girlfriend, just please know that you can still fuck him at least. Like, act like a guy
No,
if you
we
want.
know that we can fuck a guy, or we know we can sleep with any guy we want if they want to sleep with us. The thing is, we qualify, and you know, fuck worthy
Not all
guys.
of you.
I know. There are some girls that
Wow,
really.
chicka, wow, wow. All right, but anyway, that's it. I just giving that opportunity out there. You guys can still bang him if you want to bang him. That's all.
Well,
It's like there's this really.
I'm sorry, what?
I would
I'm sorry?
fuck him, but I don't know how to like contact him
Initi-
anymore or something.
Oh, really?
So fuck worthy.
You know what? It'll like the Batman signal in the sky. I mean, like if you don't know where fucking Bruce Wayne lives, it doesn't matter. You put that badge up there in the sky, fucking Batman will come. So if you really truly want to fuck him, you'll trust me. He'll knock on your door. Shit, you know, you can say his name
Just
right
like-
now
yeah.
on the show, and he'll be calling you. In 30
Say his
minutes.
real name,
'Cause
like-
his friends will be like, dude, there's a girl who you made out with. Do you recall any girl that you made out with that you no longer contact? He's like, there's quite a few of them. But one of them called Mo and said she's willing to fuck you. Oh shit, I'm calling all of them back right now, and we're gonna fight. And then you call them and you go, so
Say his name, yeah, go.
Ano yung opinion mo tungkol sa nangyari kay Mo at yung Miss Philippines? You know, and then you try to kind of
the break into.
yeah, he's trying to break into the cover.
Are you? I'm new in this iTunes. I download this podcast.
Dyan na pwede
It's true. They're
That's
gonna
what they're
find a
gonna
way.
fucking do, man.
What's his name? Say his name.
No.
Miguel.
Go out and do it. Miguel, if you're listening, there's a blowjob waiting for you out there in the area of Makati. And she's 18.
You're
She's
missing
ready to
out,
go.
Miguel.
No, wait, hold on, Shishi, because I early on the call I heard your voice. I said, ooh, low voice, 18.
Are you a virgin?
What?
Are you virgin? Are you virgin?
No.
Rock on, baby.
Knew it.
Yeah. Well, then do what you please. Do what you please. At this point, it's all about having fun. And you know, and I tell you this
Use
too,
protection.
And I always tell this to girls who
Whatever
are
kind.
I always tell this to girls who are ugly who call and say, oh, you know, there's this really pretty girl in the office and she's so mean to me because I'm not as pretty. I'm like, guess what? Have more sex than her. You win. That's it, man. Fuck more guys, and you win. Because I mean, listen, when it comes to the hot chick, Chopper, all these guys, you know what they want to do? They want to bang this girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you know, when it comes to the not hot chick, they don't want to bang her. They don't want to bang her as much as they want to bang the hot chick.
I have a question. Isn't it degrading?
Have more sex. Go.
Isn't it degrading that if a guy finds out that you fuck a lot, isn't it like, what the fuck? I won't fuck with her.
Yeah, it is. And I'll tell you what. That's why you never tell. Like, you always lie about it because there's no. First of all, they're not supposed to know. Fuck them. That's not their life. It's your life. But as a guy, like if I found out my girlfriend banged 25 guys, for example, I would think, what's wrong with her? Because I know females don't behave that way. There must be a link there to some sort of trauma, chaos, or some shit. So I'm going to really take it almost like an armchair psychologist approach to it. If a guy fucks 25, 40 girls or whatever, 50 girls, 75, 100, you know, there are a lot of guys out there who's fucked hundreds of girls. You think, oh, okay, well, you know, that's their genetic makeup. But if a girl does it, it's okay, who fucked her over to make her think that that was okay?
Yeah.
So it's not that it's degrading. For me, at least, it's not degrading. It's more like, shit.
It's a red
There's
flag.
an issue there.
Yeah.
That's something wrong. Something wrong went on with her dad or this. And then so it kind of becomes that. But, you know, what's that number? What's that number that dictates whether a girl is damaged goods? And I don't know. I mean, it differs to everybody, but to me, it's how many in what kind of span. Like, if you tell me I fucked 10 guys, I'm like, okay, no worries. I fucked 10 guys in 1 year.
That's crazy.
There's something wrong here.
There's something wrong.
Yeah, what happened? You know, there's an issue I need to research now. Something's going on. And so unfortunately, that's the reality. And if you like to fuck a lot, Shishi, I suggest you stick to 1 or 2 people so you don't rack up that kind of number.
Yeah, be in a relationship. I mean, like,
Because there's no judging a female if she's fucked 2 guys in her life, but she fucks them 3 times a day. What's the difference? There's really no difference, but it just doesn't look as bad.
Because there's commitment. There's that mask of committed relationship and...
Right, but what I'm saying, her question is, if a girl wants to fuck a lot, okay, if you want to fuck a lot, guess what? Find 1 or 2 guys and fuck them a lot.
Yeah. If you want to fuck a lot of different guys,
then there's a problem.
That's a problem,
right.
You know.
And then you'll encounter a little bit of deterrence at one point. And herpes.
That's kulang na lang you solicit money for that, you know?
Yeah, at that point, you better do it for like a Chanel bag.
Yeah. Like.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right, Shishi?
Shishi, got it?
We lost.
Fuck, I wanted to ask her how many guys she's fucked already at 18. Because then we'd be able to break it down, you know? If she said 1 or 2, then I'm like, okay, you're good.
Yeah, at 18?
Yeah, 1 or 2 at 18, she's fine.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Chopper, you just said you just wanted to see how big fucking what's-his-face's dick was, and you want to bang him anytime.
29.
I know, but what I'm saying is, come on. It's a little bit of hypocrisy in your...
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm thinking...
She's
I'm just going back, like, 18, 2 guys. Yeah, siguro like a boyfriend at 17.
Yeah, whatever.
18,
she could fuck 2 guys this year. I'm fine. It's already October. It's already Scorpio season.
How old is your daughter?
She's 14.
2 years na lang tatawag na sa podcast.
Dad!
Hi.
Yeah, what's up? So there's this guy. Really? What's his name? Miguel? Fucking killing him. Are we out of here? I think we're out of here. Where are we in terms of any other Ask FM questions I want to answer? I think I had some here.
We should do one more.
Yeah, but there's so many. I got this huge kind of load of them that came in. Most of them are about the PS4. People are offering me sex for my PS4, which is arriving soon.
And these are guys, by the way.
Yeah, these are guys. Let's take a break. When we come back, we're wrapping up tonight's show. It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast, season 2, brought to you by Globe. And our goodbyes. Let's find out who's going to be caller of the night when we come back. Don't go away.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
With All Stars, we're always on the move. It's really important for us to get better and stronger for every competition that we get into. For all the different lifestyles that we have, some of us are graphic artists, filmmakers. We still find ways to get together. We put a lot of effort in practicing and rehearsing. Minsan may mga biglaang shows or auditions, so it's really important for us to get connected. I use my Globe group messaging to get a hold of everybody else. Malayo na rin ang narating namin, marami na rin kaming napuntahan. So it's really important to get connected.
Familiar with a game Chubby Bunny, but wait, have you played Chubby Bunny before?
No.
You put a marshmallow in your mouth, you say Chubby Bunny, and you keep putting it in your mouth, and you keep saying Chubby Bunny. Okay. Whoever can fit the most in their mouth wins. But we're not gonna say Chubby Bunny. We're gonna have a conversation. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you, okay ka na ba? Okay. And you're gonna be like, okay na. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Go. 2 at a time? Okay, I'll learn 2 at a time. Okay ka na ba? What?
Okay na. I just saw it.
Okay ka na ba?
Okay na.
Okay ka na ba?
Okay na.
Okay. No, that's disgusting.
Hi. They say nothing in this world is free, and for the most part, that's true. But here at NMF Network, all shows are indeed 100% free. And as an added feature, you have the option to subscribe to all your favorite programs, also at no charge. Why should you subscribe? By subscribing, you no longer have the hassle of delays when you stream the program. You also don't need to keep checking our site to see if your favorite programs are up, because they'll automatically be uploaded to your device as soon as it's available. Here's how to do it. For those people with Apple mobile devices, first you need to download the podcast app. Once you download the podcast app, open it, and you should be taken to the featured page. Now, look for the store button. Hit the store button, and after doing that, hit the search button. Put your cursor on it and type New Media Factory. All our shows should automatically appear. Pick your favorite or favorites, open it, and hit subscribe. And that's it, you're done. Congratulations and welcome to the New Media Factory family.
What show?
That show!
It's a show.
You know, that show.
It's that show, pare.
Oh, that show. Oh. Yeah, that show's cool. We talk about...
Oh, what does this look like?
Vagina and...
Like a double blowjob.
Vagina?
Who is the asshole that decided to shave the shit off the entire planet?
Sometimes we like to talk about...
It's like when you guys like high-fiving on a girl and then you're doing her in the butt and you're doing her in the mouth. High five, bro.
Vagina. Vaginas.
And you're jacking off really intensely, but like massaging your balls and shit.
I'm not talking about a Chewbacca, man. I'm just talking about a nice little,
Vaginas.
And don't miss that spot, like the cowper's gland. It's like in between your balls and your asshole. But not me, because I'm a guy.
Yeah, that's a cool show. You should watch it. I think we're on Tuesday.
What you've been missing on The Factory.
Were you the one who posted, James, regarding the guidelines when it comes to checkpoints?
Yes, I was.
That's fantastic.
Yes, I just made it up, but I thought it was. This time of year, right? Elections. You never let the truth get in the way of a good story. Okay.
Children, do not follow this at home. I'm just kidding. Just so you know your rights. If you do get stopped by a checkpoint,
You're not.
We're able to verify all of
them.
these, James.
you're not allowed to run over them. That didn't make it here. So technically... Now, number 2. Upon approach, slow down. I guess that counts as not running them over. Dim headlights and turn on cabin lights. Okay.
Cabin lights.
Lock all doors of vehicles during inspection. Since lock.
They might get pissed off because you're locking.
But that's the
doors.
thing.
Okay.
This is where they get you. And this is actually, I know we're making fun of it a little bit, but this is a serious issue. We've seen some people genuinely harassed. Drugs are planted and other things, you know. A Justin Bieber CD is planted, which is even worse.
Oh,
yes,
no.
I've heard of that, you know. And there's no defense for that. There's really no defense. Yeah, it's like, but Your Honor, we found this. Throw the book at him. And the CD as well.
Then after that you have to submit your cell phone and everything. And next thing you know, you have a Justin Bieber ringtone.
Catch James Deacon and the boys on Counterflow Wednesdays 7:30 to 8:30 only here on The Factory.
Then the maid got jaundice. Jaundice is different from jaundice. Jaundice is buntis, like that. But she does not... Tears up! Tears up! Anyway, jaundice does not know. This is professional show. I will put the merienda here. So, jaundice. And I'm now happy to present to you Carl Lutario. Halika dito, te. Tabi tayo. Gusto mo ng snacks? Ano ba to? Ganyan ba yan? Tapos?
Ang puti, mama.
Ay, tapos. Dito ba? Pwede ba dyan?
Pwede. Concealer. Yan, para sa show mo, ha? Oh.
Aray ko. Ang mayaya ba? Pwede ba itong ano? Zora, pang ano ba to? Oil absorbing? Pwede pa itong nose line?
Tita Kay, may caution.
Caution! Caution! Basta ng glamour, te!
When used for the first 2 weeks, more pimples will appear. Burahin na siya.
Oh my God!
Sorry, ma'am. Ito talaga.
Hindi, bago yan. Don't worry.
Buti ako sa mata lang. Hindi naman nagkakat mo. Dapat pala caution muna yung pinasa natin.
Join your host Carrots Nazareno on Live Love Lols every Thursday, 7:30 to 8:30, only here on The Factory.
What you've been missing on The Factory.
Now we're gonna show you guys the new beta that just came out yesterday. Is God of War Ascension, the private beta for PlayStation Plus. PlayStation Plus.
Let's watch it. Right? It's Enrique playing already.
Yes.
Yep. There you go. And perfect timing. Perfect timing.
Well, before that, I was kicking ass.
So go with the theme of the show. How not to play.
It's Robot Rice and Friends with Alfonso Martinez, Mickey Han, and Nigel Zalameo. Fridays, 6 to 7 p.m. only here on The Factory.
Friend says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
Back on the program. Jesus. Am I really that offensive on Twitter? I mean, come on, isn't it funny? I'm trying to come up with I'm trying to get a good Freddie Aguilar joke going, and it's so offensive, but I think I'm fucking funny, right?
It's funny and offensive.
Yeah,
but it's
what
funny.
I get so much shit from people. Do they not understand my humor?
No, they don't, because they're
Or do they dislike me already from the beginning? And that's it. But why do they follow me?
There's some people that dislike you. That's why they follow you. Some people follow you because you're funny, so.
Fair enough. But
they follow you because basta, it's funny. They won't admit to it. They want to bash you, whatever. I don't know. But
I don't know. Let's ask our caller. Carlo, you're caller of the night. You're the guy with the dad from Australia. Is a fucking asshole.
Well, now you
Carlo?
Yep, right here.
Am I fucking funny on the internet? I'm pretty funny, right?
Yeah, man, it's fucking hilarious, no.
Even
though
the crying video,
even though
you're
it's
funny.
kind of insulting, I think it's intended for more of humor, right?
Yes.
Yeah, of course. 99% of the time, it's for humor.
Some people are just not smart enough or funny enough.
Listen, I'm not affected that people are not laughing. I mean, I'm not affected that people are hate it. I'm affected that people don't find it funny. Like, that's more the failure. I'm not like, I don't get pick on. I don't get any of those things. I'm more worried. Am I not funny enough? How come not everyone's laughing?
Parang nasayang yung joke, diba?
I know. You know how hard it is to fucking write a joke, and then when people are not fucking laughing about it, it makes me feel bad.
Or when they don't get it. Oh my God.
Oh, fucking A. Hey, are you sure your dad's a douchebag?
Yeah, fuck that guy, man.
All right, I'm going to give you an iPad mini tonight.
Really?
Yeah, really. Just because you have a shitty dad.
We were going to give it to Freddie Aguilar's girlfriend.
Very sweet of me, but
That's so
yeah, we're going to give you I'll give you a fucking iPad tonight, man.
Yeah.
All right?
Thanks, man.
How old are you again, Carlo? 22, right?
I'm 22, yeah.
It was going to either be you or the call about who gives a better blowjob, gays or girls, but I think it's going to be you tonight.
Was it?
There's a question about gays.
Yeah, you get those calls all the time, man.
Yeah, congratulations, man. And I really hope you make your father's life miserable.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
All right, congratulations.
Congratulations,
wait a minute, you sound like you have like 4 iPads already by the amount of like happiness. Do you have an iPad already?
No, I don't.
All right, so you're going to be happy with this, right?
Yeah, I'm going to use it to contact the immigration at Australia.
That's right, Bolero, gago.
That's right. All right.
iPad mini S. I mini, hindi 5S.
Right. And then eyoutube.com, whatever. All right, fair enough. Thanks, man.
Congratulations, Carlo.
Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Wait,
actually, hold on. We need your contact info so you can get
stay there.
iPad. All right, well, let's get out of here. Chopper, thanks for being here again. We'll
thanks
see.
For having
me.
We
won't see you next Friday because next Friday is a holiday. We will be off Monday, Thursday, Friday of next week.
Ba't hindi na lang the whole week?
I
Ang problema ni Ninoy.
That's right.
Ay, Noy.
Jesus, come on. Don't insult his dad. Is that
well,
Jesus,
might as well be as old as each other.
That's offensive. But they all look like him. Let's get out of here. So we won't see you next week. We'll see you the Friday after then, I'm assuming, is what it is. And I think if I'm not, okay, I know that you drive an incredible amount of distance to get here on Fridays.
Is that a disclaimer?
Well, no, but I think the Friday that you're back, we're going to start the show an hour earlier because of time zone. So it's not even about being here like at 6. You have to be here at 5 a.m.
Are you trying to get me here the night before?
No,
Is that what you're trying
I'm trying
to
to get you to quit. Like I've been trying to do that with. No, I'm just saying it's going to be early, and good
we'll
for you.
See.
Yeah, good for you. Just saying, Let's get out of here. See you guys on Tuesday. Have a great weekend. Godspeed, everyone.
Good Times with Mo, the podcast, was executively produced by Mohan Gulata, engineered by Miguel Alfindo, and operated by Icon Media Inc. Special thanks to Magic 89.9. You can follow Mo on Twitter at www.twitter.com/DJ Mo Twister. Email him at goodtimeswithmopodcast@rocketmail.com.